Hello, Lynn.
Hi, Magdi.
Hey.
I worked all day and all night, and not this. It's something that happened a couple of weeks ago, and so the body mind was exhausted, and I went to sit on the edge of the bed for a minute, and there weren't any apparent thoughts, but I had awareness, and then. I started to go into a dream while I was sitting up. I guess because I was so tired. And in the dream, I lifted my arm. And when I opened my eyes, my body's arm was up. And I laughed. And then I noticed that it's not any different than when I'm aware of myself. Be, I see myself begin and get lost in a thought and then come out of it. I don't see any difference. Uh, at that, I'm starting to not see any difference, I guess I should say.
Yes, it's
Dreamlike.
yes, the waking state and the dream state. It's consciousness. As the sense of me, the doer, the thinker, the chooser, as all of that is revealed to be impersonal. It, it, this sense of me doing something and being the doer, the actor, the one who is raising the arm and it's my arm, all of that sort of
It was like it has nothing to do with who I really am, but who I really am is nothing. And so the only way to experience anything must be I definitely have been more focused on experience. I I think in terms of what I'm aware of, but I guess
there
I
is
don't know.
is more of a dissolution of the body mind, in consciousness is less the sense of physicality uh, gets more and more diffuse and more replaced with a sense of transparency where I am everything. Whatever is happening is myself. It's not that my arm is more me than the branch than the leaves being blown by the wind are less me. That experience of this is more me, that is less me, is gets more and more this engaged,
Eh,
this
it's kind of
entangled.
translucent uh,
Yes,
feeling, and I've also experienced my body depending on how identified with it I am. I deal with chronic pain, and so I notice a huge difference when I'm not trying to rest in being. I just am resting in being. And in other words, there's even a difference from the pain I experience going up and down the steps, which is the thing that I
yes,
cringe at the most. And
yes.
yeah,
The
I
relationship with pain also changes. Yes, that's a good point. Yes, it's yes, the pain is noticed, but it, it's
it's
just
not primary. It's not
yeah,
primary.
it's one more thing that's sort of appearing in the space, and sometimes it's calling you for immediately tending to it, but it loses its bite,
It's going to
Uh,
make it easier for me to go for the surgeries I've been avoiding for years. So thank God for that.
it's very interesting. Like sometimes I, I look and I notice that there is a wound or a cut or so, and I haven't sort of felt it, I just notice it. And yeah, the relationship, uh, our relationship with the world ceases to be dualistic. That's, I think, one of the way of saying it is like the world is you, you're the world, and it's the whole thing. And it's not one thing more than any other. Sometimes it is, like sometimes you're driving around and part of the weather is sunny and another part is like raining.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like that. Sometimes it's like it's raining and a minute later it's sunny. Yeah. Of course, there is intelligence and we take care of the body, we take care of the world, we take care of our family, or the best we can. But it's not what it's about. So this world is not about this world.
I like that. I've heard you say that before.